Hello and welcome to part 4 of Let's Break Ultima Ascension. At the start of the game we were commanded by Lord British to investigate the unrest affecting the people of Britannia. Instead we stole as much bread as we could and used it to cross the channel, preventing us from getting at Trinsic and the overpowered weapons therein. Since then we've been collecting the sigils of power used to cleanse the shrines, in roughly reverse order. In Minok you will need to find the magic sword Gringo. It is on a shelf in the tunnel near the docks. Now we'll need to go down the mine to find the Blackrock orb. First you'll need to find a missing gear to repair the elevator, which we haven't found yet. This gear is bigger than the Avatar, but he is still able to put it in his backpack without any problems. Note that it is sometimes possible to confuse the water wheel by rapidly turning it on and off. Once you've fixed the lift, jump down the shaft and you will be accosted by a skeleton.
I see that you have green gelée with you. Below is a lich named Kellereth. He seeks power.
Who is his new companion?
One you know well. She will seek your life, Avatar.
I thank you for the warning.
Do not mistake my help for kindness. I am, however, honorable in terms of combat. Though I wish release, I must fight you to the best of my ability. I told you that none shall pass. I told you that none shall pass.
Once he's dead, take the key which he keeps somewhere and unlock the lift down to the next level. After that you'll need to do a few more things, including hitching a ride on the amazing anti-gravity minecart, and dealing with an uppity skull.
You! Yes, you, peasant.
Finally, we have to confront the awesomely powerful leech and chop him into little bits with the lightning sword.
What fool of a mortal comes here to his doom?
I am the Avatar.
The Avatar? Treachery! With you fighting in my ranks, I will soon conquer the world!
Once we have the loot in the form of the Blackrock orb, we can just leave. We don't need the glyph since I have no intention of cleansing the Shrine of Sacrifice. Once you're done, leave the mine and find Blackthorne, who is menacing a bunch of travelling people.
I'm growing tired of you gypsy scum. I will ask you one last time. Where is the lens?
I already told you I don't know where the lens is.
Very well. I warned you that it is unwise to try my patience. Perhaps this demonstration of that fact will jog your memory. Now tell me where the lens is, or your daughter is next.
Da, tell him what he wants to know.
I tell you, I don't know.
Blackthorne. Harm the girl and it will be the last thing that you'll ever do.
Avatar! I should have known that you would turn up. This doesn't concern you, Avatar.
Oh, yes it does. Everything about this land concerns me.
Very well. You wouldn't help me, but I'll make certain that you won't help him either. You gypsies are a superstitious breed. Well, believe this. I pronounce a curse upon this village. Anyone here who helps the Avatar in his quest will be consumed in flames. Mal flam lek. Mal flam rad krump. Manid flam. As for you, I'll meet with you when conditions are more advantageous.
There's a lot of scope for messing with this cutscene. We could, for instance, take out the two gardeners Blackthorne kills as a demonstration of his power. Approaching from the wrong side can also aggravate the game.
I'm growing tired of you gypsy scum. I will ask you one last time. Where is the lens?
I already told you I don't know where the lens is.
Very well. I warned you that it is unwise to try my patience. Perhaps this demonstration of that fact will jog your memory.
One of the best ones is to have the Avatar fall in the water as the cutscene is triggered, as this will cause him to appear underneath everyone else, making Blackthorne stare at his feet.
Da, tell him what he wants to know.
I tell you, I don't know.
Blackthorne. Harm the girl and it will be the last thing that you'll ever do.
Avatar! I should have known that you would turn up. This doesn't concern you, Avatar.
Oh, yes it does. Everything about this land concerns me.
Very well.
We'll play around with this a bit more later, but for now, just get rid of Blackthorne. Talk to the Rombaro and convince him to explode.
Ah, and what have you brought for me, huh?
I have brought nothing for you.
Do you not know?
With all due respect,
Tell you what.
very well.
And what else?
The mantra and sigil of sacrifice.
No. You see, tell you what, Avatar.
What is it that you need?
What I need is the Black Rock Crystal Ball.
Where is this crystal ball?
Ah,
Very well.
salute! Do you have it, Avatar?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good! Oh, good!
Keep your gold. I need the blue lens and the sigil.
I'm so sorry, Avatar.
Let me ask your crystal ball a single question.
That I can do.
What will happen to the gypsies if they do not help me find the blue lens and the sigil that I need?
Oh, that is horrible.
You said yourself that the Black Rock crystal ball sees the future with clarity. You cannot change your mind.
You are right, Avatar. Help me.
I can't tell you what to do, Rombaro. Before you make a decision,
My people, I am honored to tell you I give to the Avatar my possessions. Here is the key. Remember, my people.
Get the sigil but not the codex lens and head back to Britain via Rome. From here, make your way to Despise and go into the dungeon. Despise is pretty boring, so let's cut to the interesting bit. When confronting the turncoat YOLO, it is expected that you beat him up a bit and then demonstrate the virtue of compassion by sparing his life when he cries uncle.
Draw your sword, so it cannot be said that I killed a defenseless man.
Unfortunately, we're about 4 times stronger than intended and wielding some of the most powerful weapons in the game. This is a problem since the lightning sword will kill him instantly. Smacking him around the head with a pole worked for me, or you might be able to get a surrender simply by disarming yourself and punching him in the face.
Avatar, wait! It's me!
YOLO!
The Guardian has taken possession of my soul. Please have mercy!
Very well.
Thank you.
I will take the glyph.
Either way, get the glyph and leave. As you leave the dungeon, a cutscene will run.
Well, the mighty Avatar.
Blackthorne! I should have known you'd be licking at the Guardian's heels.
Take him away. Don't hurt him too much.
Could you help me with this?
Well, I've been shadowing you for some time, but I didn't think that we'd finally meet this way.
This introduces the pirate lady Raven, who is the Avatar's chief companion and means of transport.
Where would you like to go? You will.
She's also the love interest. However, by jumping in just the right way as you emerge from the dungeon, you can prevent the cutscene from triggering, thereby preventing Raven from being introduced and skipping the entire love interest angle of the game. Note that the game forces the weather to be sunny with blue skies to match the cutscene. If this is not the natural time of day, the game can get confused and suddenly remember that it's actually supposed to be midnight, plunging Britannia into sudden darkness as you walk down the street. This does not seem to affect the NPC schedules, however. Either way, we've got the glyph, so we now need the sigil. Head to Paws, where the mayor is wandering round the swamp. A cutscene is supposed to run where he is attacked by a giant rat and saved by an injured miller.
Daughter? Daughter, where are you?
Look out, Mayor!
However, the rat may have other plans.
Help me!
As they say, never work with children and animals.
Avatar! Praise be, you are here. Please, Avatar, I need your help.
Why? This gentleman already saved you.
No, not me, Avatar. My daughter. My daughter was taken away by goblins.
How did goblins get a hold of your daughter in Britain?
She wasn't in Britain. She was here in Paws, you see. She had become sick, and because of my own laws, she was exiled to Paws. My own daughter! What was I thinking?
Are you beginning to change your mind about your policy, Mayor?
Indeed I am. The goblins have taken her.
And so we end up killing a few people to get the sigil. This truly is what compassion is all about.
Slobbering on me. Get away from me. Somebody help! Avatar, help!
Oh, thank you, Avatar. You're my knight in shining armor.
Thank you so much for saving me, Avatar.
So, will you be going back to Britain now?
No.
That's very compassionate of you.
Goodbye.
She is saved! Bless you, Avatar!
Thank you, Aiden.
Farewell, Avatar.
Once you've got the sigil, go and find the shrine. This is intended to be the first shrine we cleanse, but it is going to be the last. Remember to take the sigil with you afterwards, noting that it is probably in mid-air yet again. This will be a lot harder if it is night. If it's night, find somewhere to rest as before, since we need to see what we're doing for the next part. Go back to Trinsic, and from Trinsic to Skara Brae. Find Shamino and talk to him twice.
It is I, Shamino. I'm glad to see that you have returned to Britannia.
Shamino!
I've been trapped in the spirit realm. You will find them throughout the land.
What do I need to do?
I need for you to perform a ritual. I am very weary. Listen carefully. There you will find my body. I know that Lord British used to keep one in his castle. Hello, Avatar. They may be able to help you find the artifacts that you need.
Then go down the well, just to make sure. I'm not sure we actually need to do this, but it's best to be safe, and the music is quite good as well. Now go to Buccaneer's Den and buy 27 loaves of bread from the provisioner.
Yes,
Anything else for you?
Okay, now go to the island on Buccaneer's Den where the lighthouse is, and go around it until you see a lump of sand between the Den and New Magencia. If you have the cloth map, it's the little yellow blob to the far east. Jump onto the sand and put some of the loaves of bread in the water. Use the bread to cross to the Isle of Humility. Go around the island and find the way up. Don't kill any wolves because that's not cool. Now, the first thing we must do is help the vultures. Eating raw meat is horrible, but the vultures have run out of matches. Easy to fix. Find the tree, climb up it, and you'll see the vulture's campfire. Set light to it with the ignite spell. Come on, baby, light their fire. Now we have to find Katrina. She will hold the Croc of Humility ransom, blackmailing us into murdering the Deck Alpha Wolf for her own selfish purposes.
Do you know the whereabouts of New Magencia's sigil?
Yes, I have the Crook of Humility.
May I take it to aid me in my quest?
I will be happy to give you the sigil, but I must ask you a favor.
Leaving aside whether it's virtuous to disrupt the ecology of an entire island, Katrina's demands go completely against the first rule of justice.
It is unjust to accuse the wolf of being evil. It is merely being a wolf.
Unfortunately, we need this thing to complete the game, so we will have to do what she says under protest. Anyway, go down to the dome where the big grey alpha wolf lives. It's not hard to find, just follow the yellow brick road to the Emerald City. Find the wolf and make his death as quick and painless as possible. If you have a spare glass sword, now would be a good time to use it. Note that the other wolves will quickly teleport away when they realise you've killed their daddy.
I've cleared out the wolves and vultures.
Oh, yes, of course. Is there anything else I can do to help you?
No thank you, Katrina.
Well, goodbye, Avatar.
Having been forced to break the first rule of justice, we may as well break the third one, too.
Is it just for you to destroy something of his that is of equal value?
Yes.
Thank you again for taking care of the wolves and vultures. The goats seem happier already.
You may also wish to plunder Katrina's house to make her pay for this foul deed. For those who are wondering, no. You cannot set fire to the Justice Vulture's nest. Anyway, go down to the island where the Alpha Doggy lived and look for 2 sandbanks to the far south. These are very shallow areas of water where the sand appears and disappears as the water moves around it. Now it is time to build a bridge of bread to Turfin. You will notice 2 rocky outcroppings. I would head for the left-hand one, otherwise it is very likely that the dragons of Turfin will interrupt your bread-laying activities. Okay, you should be at Turfin now. Head left and find the front door to the Guardian's complex. Go inside and find the Guardian. Some guy you don't know dies, and the Guardian calls Blackthorne a worm.
Hello, Avatar. I'm glad you're here. Both you and your associate are about to learn the penalty for interfering with my work.
Avatar, tell my daughter that I love her.
Your daughter?
Raven.
How very touching. There. Now that he has been dealt with, I have some business with you, Avatar. Blackthorne, you may leave us now. I would like to speak privately with our friend.
But my lord, I fear that...
I said leave us.
Yes, my lord.
He truly is a worm, isn't he? Oh well. Now, come over here, Avatar. I have something to teach you. Do you understand yet? Do you see that you can't hurt me? All of your energy, all of the damage that you would inflict upon me is reflected back onto yourself. It's futile, Avatar. You can't hurt me. You can't win. Think about that as you ponder your future, hero. Your quest is pointless. You cannot and will not.
Note that if you keep attacking the Guardian, he will get fed up and kill you. This makes life particularly interesting when you are teleported out to the docks. Jumping into the entrance can also confuse the game, as the Avatar will attempt to leave and redo his entrance, making him late for the Guardian's speech.
Hello, Avatar. I'm glad you're here. Both you and your associate are about to learn the penalty for interfering with my work. He truly is a worm, isn't he? Oh well. I still need him for a while yet. Then I can get rid of him. Now, come over here, Avatar. I have something to teach you.
Jumping into the room will also wedge the door open, allowing us to escape. However, we won't get very far as the Guardian has locked the front door. Wherever Blackthorne went, he isn't in any part of the complex that we can get to. Anyway, the Guardian then beats you up a bit and shows you his latest video. Then you get kicked out. Sadly, that's all we have time for right now. In the 5th and final episode, yes, really, we will be completing the game, annoying Blackthorne a bit more, and discussing the history of bridge building. Until then, thanks for watching. Finally, we have to confront the awesomely powerful Lish. Finally, we have to confront the awfully powerful... Now it is time to build a bridge of bread to Trinsic. No! And saved by one... And saved by... Go back to Trinsic, and from Trinsic to I would head... Now... And use the bread to cross to Moonglow, the island of humility. But for now, just get rid of Blackthorne. Right, oh, that's interesting.